Welcome to this episode of Something Simple and Light with Tolu Alao. In this final episode of this season, we're going to look at the future outlook of FMCG in Nigeria. And there are three key things that I want to talk about today. Number one is the use of AI. Number two is sustainability trends. Number three is e-commerce. So let's start with AI in FMCG. One of the significant areas we're beginning to see AI being adopted is in demand forecasting. We're seeing AI models being used to capture customer requirements, preferences in real time from multiple sources. So whether it's from your trade partners' supply chains, right, in real time, or from your existing ERP framework that you have, Microsoft, SAP, Oracle, or from social media sites. AI models are being used to capture all these customer requirements and give better predictions of what future requirements or future demand would be, making your forecast more reliable and as accurate as possible. There are very few things the human mind can analyze, in such level of depth quickly. The levels of details that can be analyzed with AI models can be a significant competitive, advantage in the future for supply chains. Remember again that demand is where everything starts from, right? If my demand is gotten wrongly, I'm going to source wrongly, I'm going to manufacture wrongly, I'm going to, deliver, store and all of that the wrong way. So this is such a leverage, an important leverage to have, being able to think about. So you need to start thinking about how you want to play in this space, ensuring that you have as accurate as possible demand from your customers. All right. So that's for the trends as it relates to AI. The other part is on sustainability. Globally and even locally within Nigeria, customers are beginning to prefer, things that are better for the environment, things that have, less impact on, our environment around us. Just thinking about the Nigerian context, we are saddled with the outcome of our decision in terms of how we handle waste. Packaging materials, the average gutter, the average drainage is filled with plastics, nylons, packaging materials that were consumed and used most often than not once, single use. Businesses are beginning to encourage multiple use of packaging materials, of nylons. Even in modern trade, if you go to modern trade these days, customers are being asked to pay for, nylons. These are things that on a normal day we're just giving away for free, and customers will use once and throw away. Now customers are rethinking how they want to, handle their packaging use, how they want to dispose of them. You want to segregate waste, and they are asking their producers, their FMCG manufacturers, to take note of that, right? Customers are asking themselves, why should I pay more because you are using a different type of packaging that is not sustainable, right? So even when you think about sustainability, it has to also make sense from a cost point, from a scale point of view. Can we do this at scale? Can we produce this easily? Is it effective in terms of pricing, right? And these are some of the hard questions we need to ask ourselves when we even think about sustainability in Nigeria. How much of this can I really apply in terms of our local context, right? So that's on sustainability, right? The other bit of future outlook is on e-commerce. We're beginning to see significant use of other channels outside of the common open markets. People are beginning to want to order things online, and that's the newer generations, right? They want to order things online. They want to get their food, their FMCG products, drinks, beverage, home and personal care. They want to order for these things online and have them delivered to them in such a convenient manner, right? So you want to make sure that your products, even if it's from a value perspective. So you might not get all the volumes that you expect, but even from a value perspective, you want your products to be available for those channels, right? Because they are emerging. We really cannot tell what's going to happen, in the next couple of years when we have better infrastructure, better internet access, technology becomes better and more affordable, more competitive. You will begin to see that shift, right? Remember, I said in an earlier episode that we have as high as 90%, right, in your informal retail segment. But that's going to change over time with technology adoption, and even the efficiency of all these things. So you need to be ready to start investing in that space, playing in that space, and seeing how your product is available in that space. So these are some of the things that you want to think about, whether it's sustainability, e-commerce, as well as the implementation of AI in your supply chain planning, right? Your demand forecasting. So to effectively prepare for the future of FMCG in Nigeria, operations managers need to consistently invest in themselves, continuous improvements, trainings, skill optimization, and all of that to remain relevant. The future of the FMCG market is brimming with a lot of possibilities, from digitization, that's digital transformation, AI, from e-commerce to a lot of things. And you want to be positioned for that in the coming years. I look forward to seeing you at the top. Please subscribe to this channel for more content like this. You can also follow me on LinkedIn. My LinkedIn handle is Tolu Alao, aka the Transformer. I look forward to connecting with you. Feel free to reach out. We can discuss how we can, collaborate to improve your operations in various ways. I wish you all the best. Looking forward to connecting with you shortly. All right. Good luck. Bye.